All right, this is Theresa from the Neon Angels. We're here at 2023 Rockin' Pod, Nashville, Tennessee, at the Nashville Fairgrounds with Mitch Perry. Thank you. Welcome.
Thank you.
And so I did a little bit of research on you and found out that your father was a race car driver.
What?
That's really cool. And that you started playing guitar at 12. You're self-taught.
Yeah.
Right? I think is there a story with that where your mom tried to get you to take lessons and you were like,
No,
I'd rather teach myself, Mom?
Yeah, no. Well, it was funny. I finally started picking up the guitar and figured out Stairway to Heaven pretty quickly. You know, like every kid in 1973 was doing. And as soon as she saw that, she wanted to get me lessons, and I took 2 lessons and, told Mom if she ever wanted me to play guitar again, she'd stop making me take lessons.
That's a really cool story because we're heavily influenced by Joan Jett, and she went to take lessons from someone, and he basically said that girls don't play guitar. But he didn't mean that they can't. He said that it's not accepted for them to play it. This was mid-70s, so. And then she went and bought a bunch of guitar books and taught herself how to play. So yeah, that story kind of a little bit reminds me of that, where you were like, no, I got this, kind of thing. So, and then you've toured with some amazing people like Cher, Edgar, and speaking of, we're heavily influenced by the Runaways, Lita Ford. So, can you talk a little bit about your touring experience?
Yeah, well, I mean, I've been fortunate enough to play with all the people that you mentioned. Cher, I did the Heart of Stone tour, which, was a pretty neat thing to be a part of. We were out for the better part of 2 years, went all over the world. Lita, I've gone all over the world with. We did the live album together, and that was fun. Her and I had been friends since 1980, so it was like kind of going out and touring with family. So that was nice. Edgar, as good as they come. It was probably my favorite band of all the people I played with. It was a privilege playing with Edgar. All the shows we did live were always a treat because they were never rehearsed. There was always a spontaneity and a freshness. And we, playing with Edgar, I got to play with people like Leon Russell and Dr. John and really, really amazing musicians that I might not have otherwise gotten to work with. So, yeah, it was a great time.
Did you have a favorite touring experience that you can remember?
I mean, it could be playing the Montreux Jazz Festival in front of B.B. King with Edgar. It could be playing the Adelaide Grand Prix with Cher.
Wow.
I mean, yeah, there's just a ton of them. I mean, when I played with Michael Schenker in '87, I mean, we went on tour for a year with Whitesnake, Def Leppard, and Rush. Yeah, I mean, not at the same time, but consecutively. Those are the 3 bands over the year and a half that I toured with Michael that we were out with. And there wasn't a better time to be touring with any of them. So, every night was a cool story back then.
I bet.
Yeah.
So now you have your own band, the Mitch Perry Group, MPG, right?
Yeah.
And so what do you guys got going on?
Well, basically, we did that record kind of at the start of COVID is when it came out. And since everything's opened up, I've had other stuff to deal with that we haven't been able to tour or anything. So that album is still around. I'd like people to listen to it. I'm super, super proud of it. Check it out. The easiest way, go to YouTube and just put in Mitch Perry Group or, go to mitchperry.com. It's a great record. It's my favorite thing that I've gotten to do in my career. So, I'm really proud of it for that reason. But at the same time, it's kind of hard to go out and tour with a fresh band. So I'm probably going to go in and do more recording on new stuff before I go out and play again. And that's what we're looking at right now.
Awesome. So you guys have got some tour dates coming up then? Or planning on that?
Not really, no. Like I said, I'm going to record first, and then we'll worry about...
Oh, okay. So you're going to record a new project first before you go. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Damn COVID just messed all that up for that first record.
It did, but at the same time, we also got a lot of recognition that we might not have been able to get because a lot of people weren't doing anything. So, we got a ton of great press, there was not a negative review. It
awesome.
Really got over-the-top reviews, and it got reviewed in all the real rock magazines, even though, we weren't out touring or anything, and got, like 9 out of 10s and 10 out of 10 ratings. So, I'm glad about that, but I wish we'd gotten to tour it more.
Hopefully you guys will be after this next record. We look forward to what you guys put out next here. Something else interesting that I found out about you is that you're an avid reader. You have like bukus of books at home.
Well, they're all race car books.
Oh, are they? All right.
Yeah,
I guess Dad had something to do with that.
Yeah.
Huh?
Oh, I am. Yeah. Racing. I've been really fortunate because I teach race driving, or I did for a while for a living, and the only two things I've done for a living are racing related or music related, and they're the two things I've loved since I was a kid. So I've been really lucky that way.
Awesome. So you have your own collection of race cars at home?
Well,
or
model race cars.
Okay.
Yeah. No, I wish my dad had kept his cars. We would be retired on the race cars he was racing. He ran a 67 Shelby Mustang in the Trans Am series. If we'd kept that car, it'd be worth over $500,000 today.
Wow. Yeah. Trans Ams are awesome. Yeah. It reminds me of the whole Smokey and the Bandit thing. Yeah. What year was the Trans Am?
Well, no, it wasn't. It was a Trans Am series.
Series.
The car was named after this racing series.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
There's actually a Mustang he was driving.
Oh.
Shelby built
a Shelby?
Yeah.
Oh, right on. Love those.
Yeah,
nice. Gone in 60 seconds. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. All right, awesome. One last question. For up-and-coming artists, new musicians, with all of your massive experience that you have, what advice would you give to new musicians in this day and age?
Do what you love and pursue it with a passion, and make sure the only thing you expect is artistic fulfillment. Then when you really get good at it, all the bonuses will be bonuses instead of getting disappointed. But you should do it because you love it and you're following your heart. And, I say this off of doing my record recently. It's the first record I don't feel I had to make compromises on. And I wish I'd done that a lot sooner in my career. So, follow your heart. Just
doing it for the right reasons.
Yep.
Right on. Awesome. Well, thank you, Mitch. I appreciate you stopping in with us today. And we look forward to your next project that you put out with MPG.
All right. Well,
yeah,
thank you.
Awesome.
I can't wait to give it to you.
Yeah, thank you. All right.
Well, thank you, darling.